Alright, this is Aaron on Core, and we're finally back to. Oh, what area was I at here? Charwood Forest. Oh, now I remember. We're in the Haunted Palace area now. Yeah, this place has some really creepy lore to it. Woman, why is she naked? Nobody knows. Well, should I bow? It's been so long since a regal presence like yours passed this way. I want to ask you some questions. I don't know if my answers will please. Your manor is so much more modern than our little village. Tell me about Charwood. There isn't much to say. We're a small village. We have a mayor and two lords, the Jharegs. Very normal all around. About different people. Where can I find the mayor? The hall's in the heart of the village. You can't miss it. We don't. Well, that's not very good. Charwood seems pretty isolated. Who protects you? Oh, we are protected by the two lords Jhareg, Carlat, and I've forgotten the other's name. They protect us. We are well protected. Sorry, please, you should speak with the mayor. It's not my business to discuss this. You have shops, merchants? No, we don't want to attract attention, you see. Well, what I mean is that we don't want to attract unsavory types. Keep things just as they are. Everything stays as it is. You have to keep things from changing, you know. Perhaps you'd be better served by camping along the Neverwinter trade route. There's a new outpost, Port Last. That's not new, but okay. I'm hunting for a cult that promoted plague in Neverwinter. I haven't heard anything about that. Never been to Neverwinter. They still building that Hall of Justice? I imagine it will take a while. Where are your guards? Perhaps they know. We have no need of guards, save the one at the castle gate. The brothers Jhareg founded Charwood. They keep us safe and hold parties for the children. Okay. The brothers Jhareg are why we are here. You should not speak of Jhareg business. It might bring change. It might end things. Who's Quint? Quint, he's mad. He read to them. He stopped us all. You leave him and you leave us. You leave us, we... I don't know quite what came over me. I'm sorry. Please. I can't say any more about this. Is there something else? No, I think I heard enough from you. Freaking weirdo. Just sitting there. Lady so gracious, get your little fairy butt over here. Oh, there she is. Hey, get down there and unlock that. We want all that treasure in our pockets. That's how this works. Arrows. Don't use arrows, but, well, okay. Hard from the other side, huh? Ooh, there's a tree. Well, there's fire going on in this house. Man.
Greetings.
A well-observed day to ye, friend. Charwood does not see many visitors of your refined appearance. Or at all, actually. Yeah, I don't know if I want to talk to him. These all lot seem a bit on the crazy side. We're doing that. Are you studying? Okay. Adley's studying in the background. Okay, we're going to check as many houses as we can, because I bet there's someone here. And wait for me. Stay back. I'm back here so I can beat you with my stick.
Well met.
But who are you? Are you one of these vacuous automatons? You may as well be dead, all of you. Soon your endless story won't matter. Who are you? You are not from Charwood. Oh no, I'm not talking to more of you. I know what you are. I kill you and you're back. It never ends. See, you tell your sorry tale to me, but then you'll forget it. Why? You're not here. What do you mean I'm not here? Why am I even talking to you? You aren't here, they aren't here, and I'm beginning to wonder about myself. What about me? Am I here? I seek a cult responsible for plague in Neverwinter. You seek a cult? Plague in Neverwinter? That's recent news. That's news from the outside. I know about that. You know about that. No, it can't be. It's a trick. I know all about it, but I'm not telling you anything. It's mine, my secret. Look, it's important that you tell me. Esther and the plague were just the start of things. The cult of the eye has bigger goals. I should know. They sent me here looking for something. Where's the cult based? Who's in charge? We follow the Great One, Mogrim, at the heart of Luskan. Even he is but a vessel for powers more ancient. There, I've told you. Now it's time I killed you, ghost, again and again and again. It'll be good for training for what is to come. Oh. Magic up. Ow. Smack with a stick. Ow. That'll teach you. Culturalist. I have killed them all, yet they still come again and again. All of this, and I have yet to find the old one's precious artifact. I am at the edge of my sanity, but I must press on. To return to Luskan's iron tower empty-handed is to tempt the wrath of our great leader, Mogrim. True, it has been an honor to serve the cult of the eye. If only I could have seen Neverwinter as it suffered. Instead, I am stuck here in the Charwood, too tired to carry on, yet too driven to turn away. Hush, here they come to be killed once more. The longer I stay here, the more I become like them, it seems. I doubt I'll ever see my home again. Well, screw you. That's what I have to say about that. I'll take your cloak, though. Alright, so that's one part of the mission here, but we need to figure out what's going on here. This place is creepy. Apparently he's killed all these people, they just keep coming on back. Let's get our healing on. Ladies so gracious of Cormanther. Alright, onward. Yeah, we're not going to talk to these people. Apparently they're off. Mayor's office. Oh, here's the mayor. Mayor Mobley.
Greetings to you. I am Mobley, the mayor of Charwood.
Here's Mobley, Natalie.
I thought he said it was Mowgli. I was like, that's where he went after the Jungle Book?
He would have been better off staying in the jungle. Alright, let's ask him some questions. Always willing to answer questions about our fair town. It is a fine morning for... It's not even morning out there. Oh, we won't find anything like that here. The Lord's Jhareg keep us safe from changes like that, from everything. You sound nervous. Are your lords fair? That's not for me to say. Look, I really shouldn't talk about them. Do you have other questions? Come now, there's no harm in talking to me. I suppose, though I do not wish to make trouble, we have been safe from the stories for so long. Lord Karlat Jhareg and his brother, what was his name? They carved a castle out of the cliffside and formed this town around it. We are protected, and that is all that matters. We've had to make certain sacrifices and listen to their stories, but we are protected. What stories? It was Quint who took the children. A party of the castle. He was going to read them stories, but that was a lie. Something happened to them. The children, the castle, that Quint, he did it. He made it all go wrong. He's the one that ruined it all. Look, I have nothing else to say. It's beyond me. If you don't mind, I really need to get back to something. I will discover what happened to your children. No, I mean, please leave us to our lot. This does not concern you. You can't bring change. Changes would end things. Yeah, well, some things always have to end.
And the wind keeps blowing.
Damn wind. At least I'm not trying to shoot those wolves with a freaking crappy shotgun. Oh, but then everything else about the game's easy. Oh, but put 3 wolves on me. Oh, then I have trouble.
The bitch didn't even close the damn door.
Makes no sense.
Did you notice that the goat wasn't dead?
The goat just gave me the stank eye. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, its eyes were red. Every time an event happened, it was alive and well, just glowing eyes.
It's slowly transforming into a new chupacabra, I guess. Okay, what's on this tree stump? Let's look at the tree stump. Oh, bar from the other side. That's one way to live in a tree house. What's going on over here? Nothing, okay. Yeah, see, this is normal. You got little white pillars. in the crevasses. Memory. Guess that was a wizard's tower. Maybe they had a druid living here. Yeah, we're not gonna talk to these guys. They're creepy. Too spoopy. I don't even know what kind of building this is. It's got blue flames. I want y'all to think about this for a second. Okay, now the second's up. Let's talk to the guard. Need to get in here and figure out what's what. My good sir, I urge you not to disturb the Lords Jhareg. They need their rest, you know. Who do you work for? Why, Mayor Mobley hired me. I'll get my first payment tomorrow. 50 coin at sunrise, he said, tomorrow. I'm not from here. I was an adventurer. I come from somewhere far away. That's funny. I don't remember where. Isn't that funny? What do you know about the castle? It seems so old, like it's been here forever. This entire town feels old. We all just go about our business. What do you know about the Jharegs? There are two of them, Carlat and Quint, brothers. I've never seen Carlat, but Quint wanders around the town sometimes asking about the children. That's funny. He's never come through the gate. I'm sure of it. I've never seen any children here at all. Isn't that funny? Where can I find the mayor? We already found him. I found him in the town hall, and I did never see him leave. He's probably still in there. I need to pass through those gates. Will you let me? But Mayor Mobley said, what did he say again? Maybe he told me to open the gate for you. Yes, that must be what he said. That's funny. The lock seems so rusted. Isn't that funny? Mayor Mobley would want me to oil that. Yes, I'll just go get some oil. Man, that especially has to suck to be that guy.
You go inside and he's dead.
Who?
The mayor.
They're all dead, I think.
Wait, they are?
I think so. I think so. Because the way the cultist was talking, he killed all of them multiple times, and they just came back. So either they're...
Wait, so they're cats?
No, that'd be too sensible. Alright. Castle Jhareg Riddle Key. Let's see here. Red letter by a strange hand. Written in a strange but delicate hand, this note was found alongside a key in the foyer of Castle Jhareg. It appears to be a riddle of some sort and reads as follows. The three paths of justice. Worry must be the judge and straight his course, for his one hand is burnt by the fire of treachery, and his other chilled by the ghosts of vengeance. The true path of justice lies with the heart and the head, for only with reason can he determine the truth, and only with compassion can he know its consequences. Oh, I remember this one. If you go one way, you have to fight a bunch of fire elemental creatures. Another way, you have to fight ice. But if you go straight, that's the path you're technically supposed to go. But either way, you can make it through if you're really careful. We walked the path of honor, so we're going to go straight up the middle.
That's what she said.
No, she said, oh. And then she yawned, so I'm like, what the hell? Alright, let's go over here. Take care of that lady, so gracious. Very good. Pardon me, guys. Alright, let's get this box. Get this bread. Looky. A big box. Yay! Taggart's Talon. Taggart Coldspring was a smith and tinkerer who specialized in automated guardians. He did a brisk business in the rich southern lands of Alm, earning the praise of nobles and government institutions for his low-maintenance fortifications. Pardon me. His masterpiece was a griffin-shaped golem with talons that held their edge no matter what they struck. It was eventually recycled. The individual blade sold to finance a new creation. +1 to keen dagger. That's not bad. But on another letter to Strange Hand. This note was found on the central passage of Castle Jhareg's main floor. It congratulates you in its grateful scrawl. Straight is the path of true justice, and narrow are its ways. Though no choice is free of consequence, you have chosen wisely and earned your due reward. Remember this lesson when it comes time to judge. Also, we're going to be judging something, I'm guessing. Oh, lever. I thought I had a key. Never mind. The Guardian. The spirit before you is bathed in a divine and peaceful light. From behind her crystal mask, however, you can feel the piercing desperation of her eyes. God, even the Celestials are mad here.
And welcome to the Castle Jhareg. I hope you have learned your lessons well.
Did you write the notes of these chests? Not I, my child. The notes you speak of were placed there long ago by Lathander, god of the dawn, in anticipation of your coming. Long ago did the crime take place, and so great were its consequences that Lathander himself felt unfit to stand in judgment over the accused. Tell me more. It was a mortal crime requiring a mortal as its judge. So it was that this castle and its village were placed beyond the weave of time, awaiting your arrival. Oh, okay. So they're not technically that, they're just stuck in some kind of time loop or something. The accused are confined into their towers beyond the north door. They are known as the Brothers Jhareg, Carlat in the west tower, Quint within the east. Tell me more. You must learn from them the nature of the crime, and from them obtain the written oath. When both oaths are in my hand, I shall hear your judgment. Here now, this key shall open the north door, revealing stairs to the two towers. Show wisdom, judge, and compassion for us all. I have questions first, spirit. And ask them, I shall answer them as Lathander gives me leaves. Quint's one of the accused. Didn't I see him earlier? Before the dark befell this castle, Quint Jhareg was Lathander's cleric. When the Morning Lord sealed the towers, he allowed Quint to project an image of himself into the town below. Okay. Perhaps seeing the ghosts of the village was meant to be a special punishment for Quint, or perhaps a balm to soothe a wounded soul. Lathander either loves or hates his fallen cleric. Either way, the Morning Lord knew he held too great a bias to stand in judgment over Quint's soul. What is the crime over which I stand in judgment? By Lathander's will, I cannot say. And tell you of the horror, I might sway your judgment. No, you must learn of it from the brothers themselves. Will you accept any judgment, any at all? How many judgments can there be? There is guilt and there is innocence, and consequences for them both. Alright, enough questions. Very well, I shall return to you with the oaths. And go to the night, dear judge, and find the dawn we have waited for so long. I got a feeling some nastiness occurred here. Alright, we'll go... Which one's this? We'll just go to this tower first. Carlatch chambers. Oh. Or magic up, son. Magic up. I bet there's some villainy going on up here. Oh, shit. Fire elementals. Ah! Gotta whack them with a stick. Like a champion. No one messes with the dragon sorcerer. Our man Fingus and his beating stick. I wonder if I should switch to the dagger since it is a keen weapon. Who needs spells when you have a whipping stick? Let's take that gold. Fire beetles bellies. Get a few gold out of them at least. Detecting evil. Here's somebody talking shit in the back corner. That won't stand. Get him! Kiss my ass, fire elementals! Whack! What staff am I even using anyway, now that I think on it? Okay. So let's look for, shit, where's the dagger at? Oh, there it is. Taggart's Talon. 1920 times 2. is keen. I'll switch to that for now. I mean, we did get it from, a Holy Spirit. Winds by the Fireside. The Nether Scrolls. Everything that we can carry, gentlemen. Take care of it, Lady Gracious. Ooh, Rod of the Ghost. Sweet. Put that in my inventory. Down here, now I have 3 different uses of Ghost with saying that spells slots I could use on more better stuff. Next Tooth, Rakshasa, 2 Fire Beetle Bellies. That's an oddly specific group of ingredients. Coins, very good. I like gold. Carlat's Protection Wand. This wand was used to cast protections on Carlat while he was summoning fiends. Yep, there's devilry afoot. Anyone attempting to summon a fiend without protection will quickly have the beast at their throat. Protection from alignment. Okay, am I capable of casting that spell now that I think on it? Fireball. Oh, that's right. Sorcerers have to wait till level up to do that, huh? Also put Deadly's Magical Loop. Over there for now. So we don't need Ghostly Vestige for now. Okay. Take care of it, Lady So Gracious. Champion you. Fire elementals! Candelabra. Ow! I guess it's a good thing I have dragon resistance to fire. I'm gonna knife him. Yeah! Nice! Well, take the torch. I don't know why. Is there anything else in here? This looks interesting. Wine. A Journal of Castle Jhareg. Part of me feels guilty for having tricked my brother into such a crime, but it was necessary. I am growing old and my research is not done. These northern wastes are a brutal land, but so full of magic. If only I could be undying, then my studies could go on unhindered by this call of mortal flesh. I could hear Quint's voice cutting through the walls as he reads to the children in the library. I could hear the laughter. Belial says they must die tonight. All of them. The children of Charwood. It is a grim task, but for a greater good, I swear to it. There must be blood tonight if I am to bind my soul to that phylactery. Oh, I got a bad feeling about what happened. By the dim light of the candelabra, you can decipher the book's ragged text. Read the book. My research into summoning of the demon Belial, Lord of Fire, continues. It is rugged work, and my robes are little more than ashen rags as a result. I must persevere, however, for only Belial knows of the phylactery I seek, a vessel that only the gods have the power to destroy. Yes, Belial is the Lord of Fire, so aside from the customary casting of protection from evil, I shall also take fire to summon him. I am sure that the belly of the fire beetle is the proper reagent, but what spell? I have cast every high-level fire spell there is upon that brazier, but to no effect. I have even tried those mid-level, and there is nothing. There's but one fire spell left of all those known, but that can't be it. I haven't cast that since I was a mischievous child. Still, I must try. Is he talking about burning hands? I think he's talking about burning hands. Now we're just going to go up one side and we'll go to the other. Yeah, so some devilry's been going on here. I'm guessing that crime is, I bet he killed the children. But I think there's more, there's got to be more to it than that. Get him! Get him! Ritual Brazier. Huh. Come up, man! Yeah! Beaver flesh! Stabby death! Ugh. Okay. Really? Okay, we better go further back then. We need to rest and recuperate. Short rest. I don't see any enemies anywhere. There we go. We get our healing up. Yeah, some debauchery and devilry is going on in this castle. Freaking, what, a god doesn't feel worthy to stand in judgment? That says some things. Some bad juju's going on here. Okay, so I bet that's where we could probably use that ritual space, but I don't have burning hands. Ritual Brazier, let's talk to it first. Yeah, we'll do that later. No. We need to have burning hands. Open it. Open it, lady so gracious. I know I saw a trap somewhere over here. Yep. Let Lisa Gracious take care of that first. Get it out of the way. Let's go here. Oh, hell, get it! Good night. Get the burning puppy! Get the hell, puppies! Super looting, yeah! Some arrows. I'll pick up the magic arrows because you can actually sell them for a decent amount. Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to be waking up around here. Remains. Leather. A snazzy pair of underpants with it. Oh, wait, oh shit, I forgot the magic up. Shit, fall back.
The rage of the red tiger unleashed. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah.
Have to respawn this time. I don't care what you have to say. Rest, recuperate. See, that's why you gotta be careful. I like how the traps just hang out there. Ah, much better. Just do it. We don't care. Now that we have the proper defenses, we'll be fine.
Rage of the red tiger! Hunt!
Retreat! Retreat! Dumbass.
I found passing from this.
Yeah, one would find it unsettling.
I
Jesus.
found passing from.
A huge fire elemental? Now I wish I had some ice magic. Other than Freezy Beam. I forgot my magic. Okay, well that imp bought me some time.
I found passing from the.
Yeah, I imagine you would. So what the hell? I must have some next level damage resistance. Okay, I need to take some sorcerer levels. There's ice spells. Yeah, take however many times this is, I forgot. Wow. Belt of Hill Giant Strength. Oh, that's cool. Charwood Jhareg. Driven by ambition, some powerful spellcasters attempt to cheat death itself. Those who succeed become liches. Those who fail are cast into the abyss.
Judge, is that you? I don't remember. It's so hard to string my thoughts together one to the next.
Are you Charwood Jhareg? Yes, that's my name. It's been so long since I've heard someone speak it. The last one to do so was my brother. Wait, yes, it was him. He was responsible. He invited all the children of the village to his tower, and he began to read to them. Tell me more. It was horrible. The blood, it was everywhere. Every one of them died. Every child. He's gone mad, you know. My younger brother has gone mad. I arrived there too late. I rebuked him, and he groveled there before me. He said he did it for me. All for me. All for the love of an older brother. I unleashed the fire against him, but he fled and stole my most powerful artifact, my phylactery, and made use of it. Now we are all stuck here because of him, pressed like flowers between the pages of the Book of Time. I still have some questions. I have the time, Judge, if not always the memory. Ask what you will. Why would Quentin do such a thing? He was young and foolish, with no understanding of the arcane arts, no understanding of the world in which we wizards operate. We consort with demons and keep imps as our familiars, but does that make us evil? Perhaps he performed the unspeakable act in an effort to earn my respect, my affection. Perhaps he wanted to prove himself before his brother. Who has the phylactery now? Lathander gave it to the Guardian for safekeeping, as she has kept it ever since. If only I could recover it, I could finish the ceremony and become what I was meant to be. It would free us all from this accursed place. What about Lathander and the Guardian? Mugded is a god of the dawn if he traps us in this eternal night. My brother prayed to him before the madness came on. The Guardian may claim Lathander did not stand in judgment, yet Quentin wanders the village freely while I rot in here forever, in this wretched half-form. Alright, enough questions. Is this your journal? Why, yes, the hand is mine. What does it say? I have half forgotten. You tricked your brother into the crime. I needed the blood. It was necessary. Without it, how could I protect the village? It was a high price, but it would have meant a bright future. You sought undeath out of greed for knowledge. Is a greed for knowledge any different than a greed for love? A greed for justice?
Yes.
Before you judge me, judge yourself.
I'm single.
You acted on the advice of someone named Belial. Belial, I know that name. Yes, he was a demon I consorted with. He was the one who gave me the phylactery and taught me to use it. Why, the summoning room is just down the hall. Maybe he would know the truth of things. That's all it said. Will you give me that as a written oath? I have suffered here too long, tormented by forgetfulness amidst this endless pall of smoke. I would only be too glad. Here, take it, my written oath of every word I have uttered here. Present it to the Guardian and let us have our judgment. Well, first we need to find a way to cast Burning Hands, because I know Belial is in that summoning room. And since he's a devil, you know he's up to some fuckery. Oh, this is a quicker haul, not like this one. Where'd the fire elementals just come from?
This game knows a game.
I guess so, because they weren't there when we passed by, then all of a sudden, poof. Oh, and a fire beetle. Just what I need. And of course, Lady Gracious is going to take that trap we would have avoided. Almost forgot the magic up. I don't know what else is in this area. A red slide, get it!
My savage fury.
He tried to bonk me. No one bonks our man Fingus. He doesn't get cut with his knife. Ooh, what's this? The Mascaran Tome of Fire. This heavy and tattered tome is labeled with a large and ancient rune that translates simply to fire. Among its more interesting passages is the following. The fire beetle belly is an amazing organ that manages to retain its full heat even after the beetle's death. When combined with the resilience of the quartz crystal and then empowered with the spell Fireball, The end result is a device that can emit bursts of fire at will. The creation of most fire-based wands is based on this simple formula. That's good to know. We'll keep that. Ow. Okay, unparalyze me, please. Thank you. So many interesting little toys in here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those kids are up on the mounted heavens of Celestia at this point. I think it's a Zeskyle or Zefkyle or something like that. I'll look it up later. Okay, so is there somewhere that I can go where I could use that formula in the book? That's what I want to know. We gotta find what's there.
The rage of the red tiger unleashed!
Use my magic spells! That was easy. Now let's see what's in here. Bad puppy! Get the bad puppy! The other bad puppy. We are having none of its sass. Your fire magic doesn't affect me because I got part red dragon blood. Ha 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 ha. Still, if I had a choice, I'd probably make him a silver dragon disciple. That's just me. Do I even have a quartz crystal? I'm not even sure if I have a quartz crystal. Oh, I do have one. Sweet. Quartz crystal, fire beetle belly, and then the fireball spell. There's got to be somewhere around here I could combine that. Otherwise, that wouldn't be here. Lock the door.
You work tomorrow?
11 to 4.
Alright.
I'll get it! Get him! Get the elemental! I'm tired of its sass! Okay, so what's in here? It's got a glowy light on it, so it must be something pretty cool. Dang it. Castle Jhareg, Carlet's Key. Carlet's Burning Wand. This wand is an extremely simple to use wand that casts the spell Burning Hands. The wand need only be waved and no arcane knowledge is required to use it. It was likely the very first wand given to a young apprentice mage. Okay. Well, I think we got what we need to summon Belial anyway. Why are there fire beetles everywhere? Okay, so where do I make the items at? I picked up them beetle bells. We don't need them. Okay, let's see. Okay, so quartz crystal, fire beetle belly, and then I beat it with a fireball. No demon summoning right now, anyway. There went Lady Gracious. And nothing. Carla, is that you? Wait, what do you want of Belial, mortal? Speak quickly, dwarven fool. Your magic protections will not last long in this place. What do you require of the Lord of Fire? I come as the judge and demand only answers. You, Fleshling, you are the judge? Then my charade is over, for you command me as none other has before. And tell me the tale of the brothers Jhareg. Let the brothers tell their own tales, Judge. I am here to tell my own. You see, it was I who first planted the seed of slaughter in Karlat's mind. He was but a weapon, and it was my hand that controlled him. Tell me more. Quint was a weapon of a weapon, a servant slave. It was he who brought the children in, and Karlat who cast the spell that killed them. It was I alone who stayed silent in the knowledge that the slaughter held no meaning. Karlat's ritual did not require it, but I chose to tell him otherwise. That it was you behind the slaughter? I am Belial, Prince of Demons, Lord of Fire, Scourge of the Abyssal Depths. Were you ever fool enough to expect another? But why did you do this? Thus is the nature of demons, Judge. Why is there needless suffering in the world? Why is there injustice and strife and tyranny? It is because of us. Why are you telling me this so openly? For one, Lathander has bound all within this castle to heed the judge's will. For another, how do you intend to punish a demon? The abyss is home to me, and I long to walk once more upon its sea of flames.
Does the power of Christ compel you?
See, that's bullshit. I would confine him to the mountains of Celestia.
Thirdly, the reason I'm telling you is because you're about to die.
Will you give him this as your written oath? Wait, well, why did you do this? Hold on. So openly. I make sure I got everything. Will you give this as your written oath? If it means an end to my accursed bondage in this place, then I will gladly give it. There, take it and make of it what you will. Bargain has been fulfilled. Perhaps next time I'll summon you. Probably not. Where the hell do I go to make the magic items at? Say, oh, put a fire beetle belly in with a quartz crystal and lob a fireball in its face. Okay, so that means we need to talk to Quint in the other tower. I'd almost feel bad for the Karlat, but he brought it on himself. There are no enemies nearby. What enemies?
The ones in your soul.
My character doesn't have... Well, he has a soul. Still. Even though he did just summon a Prince of the Nine Hells, I think. Even though they did just skin him as a Balnor. Just resting. Okay, now let's go see Quint. We gotta have all our written oaths.
Because, you know,
That's
demons take contracts. On sticky notes. Demons take contracts on sticky notes.
Probably. Alright, here we go. Alip. Oh shit, we got undead up in here. Come on, Dalen, get on this action. Oh, it's a level up. Get the Alip! Cut its face! Spectral remains of people driven to madness and suicide. Alips crave only revenge against those who push them over the brink. Oh, not today, my son. You get dead. I'm not picking any of that up because I don't really need it. Tyrant fallen zombies. The remains of priests and worshippers of evil deities, the rotting corpses of these zombies exude a sickening green fog. Get them! Ugh. You can probably blaze through here as a cleric.
No quarter! For the oath guard!
Get them!
For the oath guard!
Get the Alip! We're tired of its sass!
To the fight!
Cut the zombies! There we go. Let's take care of that trap. Bloodstained book.
The rage of the red tiger!
Zombies! Cut him up.
Taste my savage fury!
Yeah, Topaz. Candelabra's dim light does not make the bloodstained pages any more legible. Judging by the pictures and size of the font, it was a children's book. Ooh, there's a thing. Oh, hold up, hold up. Have Lady Gracious take care of the trap. And the lock. Mascaran Tome of Death. Every tattered tome is labeled with a large room meaning death. Aircap silk gland is a substance known to augment and accentuate the capabilities of other reagents. It is therefore quite popular amongst the scholars of wizardry. The skeleton knuckle is a popular reagent to combine with the gland because the solidifying of the boundaries between life and death causes brief flickers in existence, allowing the wielder to temporarily become invisible. However, when further empowered with the spell improve invisibility, the end result is a much more stable and allows for the wielder to maintain more control of the boundaries of magic, life, and death. Let's go to my bag of holding. Oh. Okay. Definitely magic tones. Get the dead!
Taste my savage fury! The rage of the red tiger unleashed!
Colonel Quint Jhareg. It seems so odd of Carlat to suggest we have a party for the village children. Normally he hates it when even just a few of them show up asking to be read to. The whole village, he said, trying to sound gruff. Every child, I want them all in the library on midwinter night. With fate to be praised, I think I finally found a soft spot in the old rascal. That's the thing with children, they tend to grow on you. Off to the village then to spread the good news. And it definitely did not work out that way. That makes me sad. What's this? Another one? Ooh. Got 2 rods of the ghost. Let's go see what was opened up over here. Money. Money. There's a zombie! Get it! Why did he run back? Ow. Get him! Come on, Fingus, cut him up. There we go. Didn't see that there before.
Time to die!
let's see here. Alchemical lab. Get the gas! Learn to quit Jhareg. Here the alchemical instructions you requested us for your last pilgrimage to the temple. Hopefully they will be of use to you as you continue to bring the people of Charwood into the Morning Lord's grace. Crafting divine potions. Crafting a more typical divine potions is generally very simple, requiring only a healer's kit, an empty, well-cleansed bottle to which it shall decant the potion, and the casting of the desired spell. Be careful, however, as not all spells will result in a potion, and a wrongful casting can prove quite painful. It is best to start with potions which are already familiar.
I'm scared, Copper. I'm scared. You were scared, Poppers. You were scared. You're like, oh no, I'm outside. I know it's storming. Oh no. Thank you for bringing me in. Poor thing.
Okay, so how would purify this statue? One more door to explore, then we need to find a way to quit.
No quarter! Taste my savage fury! Oh, the oath gods!
Where's that? There we go. That made some more room. Get the Bodak! Damn it! That was bullshit.
I have something to say.
I don't care if you have something to say.
Yes. Hello.
Ortano, Fortigama. Ortano, Fortigama. Yeah. Ortano, Fortigama. Ortano, Fortigama. Taste my savage fury. Ortano, Fortigama. Yeah. Ortano, Fortigama. Ortano, Fortigama. The rage of the red tiger unleashed!
What are you doing? No!
Stay back, dead one! I have fire to fight fire, you know! Fire to fight fire!
Are you Quint Jhareg? Quaintly, quintessentially Quint, but not Jhareg, not anymore. My dishonor brings me too much shame to ever taint my father's name. Did you see a ghost stealing children from the village? That was me. Guilt is the gift that keeps on giving, you see, over and over and over. Tell me more. Blood on the pages where I read to them. Every one of them died, every child. I've gone quite mad, you know, quite quintessentially mad. I was too early and too late, you see. The children were dead, but I stopped my brother from joining them at least. Tell me more. I stole it. I stole his phylactery and I ran. Oh, how I ran from him, lips full of prayer. I gave it to Lathander, you know, for him to destroy. But it was already too late. He didn't destroy, he just tucked it away.
Yeah, I played
Tucked all of us away between the folds of the
I couldn't
time.
understand half of it, so I was like, fuck it. Let the trial run out.
I've spoken to Carla. He tells a different story. Of course he does. He protects me and he longs for his phylactery. Half alive, half dead.
No,
All any of us want is the whole of
It's not
something.
there's a website. It's like a.
This your journal?
That is really loud. Stop it.
But my journal, I wasn't mad back then. It was
Turn it
before the
down.
time. Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a website.
Everything was
also
different.
called
What
the
Baron
Watch
could it
Party.
have
It was like a 30-day
says nothing.
trial,
You love the children.
and
I did. I read them stories and we would laugh and play. They loved coming here and now they're trapped here forever. You thought it was going to be a party. Yes, a glorious party. No blood, no undead brother, no phylactery, no corpses. I meant well. I didn't mean for this all to happen. You said your brother was acting strangely. He gets sorted with demons. I knew that, but I wanted this to be a happy place. I shouldn't have brought children to a house of demons. See, it is my fault, my crime, a crime of negligence, a crime of blindness, a crime of folly. I am guilty, a million times guilty.
I was in a decent.
That's all it said. Will you give me that as a written
until
oath?
I've watched the video.
Will the
and
punishments of the
just
abyss be
and
harsher than here in limbo? Will I have a retinue of demons to lash me as I walk?
Learning that exists.
Okay. So now we can sit in judgment.
Yes.
Why does that trigger so many times?
Yeah, an incurable fungus, and it's spreading really fast. There's over 400 cases right now, and most of them is in my area.
Why does he go to that door? God damn it.
Yeah, and South and China and Australia.
Okay, we need to explore this so that we can head down and sit in judgment. Okay, I didn't come over here yet.
This happens. It's everywhere. No, as soon as someone has it, anything they touch, all of a sudden it's there, and whenever someone gets admitted to the hospital, everything is infected pretty much. You know, the bedding, the ceiling, the wall, everything. They had to completely tear out the entirety of the room, rebuild it, and then they aired it out with like some type of special spray that they made to kill all the germs and stuff to try and sterilize it. Then they put a single circular disc thing in the middle of the room, which is literally the only place that anything would be able to go grow, and only that one came back. So even after refurbishing the entire room, removing everything, sterilizing it, redoing the walls, the ceiling, and everything, that was still there.
For the godly. Yeah.
Basically, it's germs being germs, and they're making a comeback because they're like, well, shit, there's so many antibiotics, we gotta be stronger.
Now it's time to sit in judgment.
Yeah, not good.
Greetings, Judge. Do you bring with you the oaths of the brothers Jhareg?
Yes. Both Quint and Carlat's. Yes, I am ready. Quint and Carlat Jhareg, I summon you unto the court of judgment. Greetings, Lady Guardian. Greetings, Judge. All of us with faces down are waiting for the judgment hour. You know well the charges that the Morning Lord has brought against you. On a midwinter night long ago, the children of Charwood were brought here and slaughtered. You, the accused, have each spoken in your defense and given your written oath to the judge before you. Our souls long for rest, Lady Guardian. You have had... Wait, hold on.
No, see, but that's
And our
that's
hearts
what worries
for
me,
justice.
because I was in the
Hold
ER
your
last
tongue,
week.
Carlat Jhareg. You have had your say and given your
No,
oath.
but
That
they
is
put
all
in,
that this court requires of you. Now it's time for the judge to
Neil
decide the fate of all.
might-
Judge, what is your ruling? I find neither Quint nor Carlat
Yeah, well,
guilty of the
guess what?
crime.
The entire hospital should
There is no denying that a great crime has been committed, Judge. What evidence do you bring that it was not at the hands of the brothers Jhareg? I have the written oath of the demon Belial. Indeed, Belial, Lord of Fire, I summon you unto the court of judgment. Does Lathander have sudden need of my services, Lady Guardian? Long have I since you too have been trapped within this castle. The judge has produced your written confession and found you guilty. You may very well find me guilty, milady, but punishing me shall be quite another matter. You hold no power over me, Guardian. I stand guard over the phylactery by Lathander's will. The fate of that phylactery determines the fate of all who gather here, even me, even you. Decide, Judge, what shall be the fate of the phylactery? I shall take the phylactery myself. Your judge is a fool, Guardian. The court is closed. Then the case resolved. By Lathander's own decree, we are free to go, even me. The Fire Lord speaks true, but your decision is final. Lathander has decreed that there is no turning back. By the Morning Lord's power, I shall make it so, Judge. Take this vessel and guard it unto the end of your days. With your judgment, the souls of all gathered here are finally free of this place, but I have one question. What brought you to your judgment?
I know.
We must all be free, be it to do evil
we
or
don't know
good.
if it's gonna be like,
Damn it.
like Link Vision, like first vision thing, or if it's gonna be like legit the same game.
Well spoken then, and not without merit. Do you wish to know Lathander's version of the tragedy? Yes, give me the Morning Lord's account. That a slaughter of children happened within these walls one midwinter's night is beyond refute. Less clear, however, are the events that led to such a crime.
To be fair,
Indeed, it was Quentin Jhareg who gathered up the village children for a party within the castle library.
But I don't think adding the 3D aspect to it.
I did, Judge. Never will I forgive myself. Yet it was his brother Carlat who tricked him into doing so, and who cast the spell that caused the slaughter.
Sorry.
I made it quick. Carlat sought to become a noble Daenorn, you see, and had been told that the blood of innocence would be required. Oh, so that's an elven version of a lich. They don't require evil. Made it quick, just a moment of pain. I was told that they would be returned to life as soon as I finished my ceremony, but I never finished. It was the demon Belial who told him that lie, twisting Carlat's good intentions to an evil end. Some of my finest work, might I add. Even now the Dark Lords ride into battle with the name of Belial, Lord of Fire, on their lips. The phylactery was at the heart of it. Carlat needed it. Belial gave it. Quent stole it. Lathander confiscated it. I guarded it, and you judged its fate. It is done. To all assemble then, Lathander declares this court adjourned. When you leave, I shall seal the castle doors, and you shall never return. May the judge always know the blessings of the Morning Lord. And everybody gets to go home now. Phylactery of Carlat Jhareg. This is a phylactery of the sorcerer and half-lich Carlat Jhareg. It is empty, and whatever essence of Carlat was once there has long since passed. Oh shit, this is in the fountain? Damn it. Yeah. Origin of magic. Okay. Alright, so let's head out of the castle. That's one way to make a castle, carve it out of a mountain. Judge, it's me, Mayor Mowgli. Looks like an ailip to me. Look how the light shines through the leaves again. See all you've done? I stay behind to thank you. Is there anything else I can do for you? You have done all that we could have ever hoped for. We can all rest now, all of us. We leave these woods to the animals and to you. Goodbye, Judge. You have served us well. Golden and Alexandrite. Alright, now. Oh, we got animals to kill. Hunting time. And see, now everything's actually in ruins like it should have been long ago. All is as it should be. Although I don't see that dude's corpse anywhere. Should have been hearing what was the end.
Wait a second, pause. 109.
We shall render this place pure.
Is there a way for the Switch to actually know if it's truly in that cardboard device or... See,
because that's not even a house anymore.
See, because what I'm thinking is, if we just select this screen right here, this game is compatible with Toy-Con, do you want to use this? If you select that, clearly the screen's going to be split. But I'm thinking if you have, like, the lenses or, like, 3D glasses, it's going to...
Okay, I guess that's it then.
Right?
Alright, so first things first, we'll return back
What
to
now?
the temple.
Across your eyes.
We're gonna sell us some stuff. Actually, no, never mind. I'll sell stuff later, off camera. Let's go back there. We gotta give that cultist journal to Aaron Ginn. Because Aaron Ginn's our freaking champion.
Yeah.
Let's see here. There's college. We got Alhalor. Have to check that.
Hello there.
On down who? Oh, the cult, of course. I'll do my best. Okay, so that's not new there. Aaron Ginn.
The gods smile on us that you remain yet unharmed for your efforts. With luck, success shall soon follow.
I would rather talk about something else.
What would you have of me?
I believe I found some information on the cult.
Let me see what you have. Yes, excellent. I had full confidence in your abilities, my
Now we
friend.
can't say.
Bring the information to Aaron.
I know that there is. I know
She will
there
be
is
eager to
because
see it.
Okay.
I know we're breaking
I
up
am
here.
pleased to
Or are
see
we?
that you remain
'Cause
safe,
you're
my
you're
friend.
coming in like a robot.
Lord Matt,
But anyway,
have you yet
I know that
discovered
they
any
are.
new
Now that you
information
mention
I
it.
have no.
That's how I know.
You said I should ask you how you became
I
paladin.
think you've already got this because I got.
Yes, I'm gonna hear it.
It is not an as you wish.
Whenever you put it in and say, hey, you play, hey, you Pikachu. Here's a freebie for you.
Where should I begin? My family
So I-
lived
so
in a
I can
human
totally see it
village in the
checking
wild
everything
lands
in.
of the northern mountains, and I once longed for nothing more than to be a skilled hunter, as my father was. The village was destroyed when the orcs massed and attacked the southlands. My family was killed.
Dude, you're
though I
breaking up really
survived.
badly.
For years I thought of little but wreaking bloody vengeance upon the orcs.
I'm getting half
I
sentences
stalked
from
the
you.
crags with my bow, mercilessly killing the lost.
Doesn't sound like you at
I was
all.
much different then. My vengeance consumed me, and I dealt death at every turn. But I
Microphone.
had no peace. On the 5th winter of my hunt, I stalked an orc tribe deep into the spine of the world and encountered a blizzard so terrible I could do naught but camp and pray. The blizzard was merciless and lasted days, and as I lay dying in the snow and wind, I spotted a human man approaching. I thought I was
A man
He
approaching.
was tall and strong, though I noticed he was missing his right hand. The cold did not seem to affect him, and he looked down at me kindly and picked me up from the snow without effort. I remembered nothing beyond that. When I
Hi.
awoke, I found myself at a small Ilmitary
Microphone.
monastery near the city of Silvery Moon. The monks told me I had nearly died.
Who's the man who saved
I
you?
often thought that he was none other than an avatar of Tyr himself,
Hi.
the Lord of Justice. Though perhaps that is presumptuous.
Only
of
green
me.
that time.
Whoever he was, the Ilmitary monks had not seen him bring me, and I never saw him again. Or perhaps I should say, I never saw him in person. He came to me time and time again in my dreams for many months afterwards, telling me that my vengeance
Hi.
would bring no true justice. I refused
So what
him
was
at
this?
first,
This card
determined to
connected to you
return
is-
to my bloody
What,
hunt.
what is that?
The dreams came more frequently, and the man grew more
I
stern
don't
with me.
understand that jargon.
The path lay elsewhere, I was told, and reluctantly I left the
Is
mountains
it the
and
red
came
line
to
or the green
Neverwinter
line?
and entered the service of Tyr. The
Is it
dreams
the red
never
line or
came
the green
again.
line?
Tyr's clerics took me in, and over time I learned
So what
their
did you
ways
do?
and grew to admire the maimed god. I chose to champion justice instead as his
Yeah,
paladin,
because I
and
really
found
couldn't hear
peace at
half of what you were
long
saying. I
last.
was kind of piecing
My
it together.
dedication saw me rise through the ranks, and it was much later that I encountered the young acolyte Fenfic, and knew that I had found my true path at last. No, I thank you. Thank you for listening to my... I am glad that you have come to work for
I
Lord
don't know.
Nasha. You have so many
Alright, we are-
qualities. I would be glad to call you a friend. Tia, only, of course.
Sorry.
Ask what you will of me. Dester appears to err in it.
Yeah,
The task ahead
like,
of us will no
Fable
doubt, certainly.
2 to 3
This
and
is
all
good
that.
news.
Even though it wasn't by much, it was pretty much, you know, making sure, like, hey, it was your mom that saved this world. It was your dad that saved this world. It wasn't much, but they still
What
did
this
that.
cult hoped to achieve in that haunted place. This information suggests that this Mogram and his cult are to be found within Luskan. However, if this is not some attempt on their part to... I would like you to continue your investigation, just in case... Then I wish you luck. It is good to see you. Have you yet discovered any new I wish there were
Yeah,
better...
because
all I can
here's what I
suggest-
see.
not
I can
everything
imagine
that
the
is
$40
unusual.
bundle, and all that it has is just the cardboard. Well, if you just have that, then how is it going to know that, you know, you have any type of save data if all you got is just the cardboard? You don't have the...
Alright.
Yeah, you don't come with the
We'll
game.
go ahead and end it here. Let's see if we can get rid of this disease first. Anyway, this is Aaron Encore, and this has been Neverwinter Nights. Hopefully my microphone actually works this time, but who knows. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Looks like it worked.